Hello everyone, I'm speaking to you today as a foreign observer but also as someone who deeply respects the American experiment. We are living through a cold winter literally and politically. When I look across the Atlantic now, I don't just see the Statue of Liberty. I see a political structure under internal strain, slowly burning from within. Many Americans believe this moment will simply pass, that if the Democrats win the 2026 midterms, or once Trump leaves office, everything will return to normal. History suggests otherwise. Democracies do not usually die through coups. They decay through laws, institutions, and exceptions that become permanent. The 2026 midterms are not just another election. They are a structural test of whether consent still governs power. We have already seen warning signs: the politicization of the federal bureaucracy under Schedule F, the erosion of neutral oversight, the collapse of a shared information environment shaped by algorithms rather than truth, and most disturbingly, the expansion of domestic enforcement power. In January 2026, in Minneapolis, US citizen Rennie Nicole Good was shot and killed during an ICE operation. That incident was not just a tragedy, it became a symbol. A symbol of how accountability weakens when enforcement agencies operate under expanding executive protection. In political history, there is a term for this kind of shift. It's called a Praetorian Guard, a force whose loyalty gradually moves away from law and toward power itself. This is not an accusation, it is a historical analogy, and history uses it as a warning. If elections are administered, monitored, or overridden under emergency logic, national security, unrest, foreign interference, then voting remains, but consent disappears. So what matters now? Voting still matters, documentation matters, peaceful resistance matters, governors, judges, journalists, soldiers, all of them matter. Violence does not help. Violence gives authoritarians exactly what they want. As Judge William Hastie once said, democracy is a process, not a static condition. It can be easily lost, but never finally won, and long before this moment, at the very founding of the United States, the authors of the Declaration of Independence wrote words that still define the moral core of this republic. We hold these truths to be self-evident: that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. They continued that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That idea, the consent of the governed, is the true strength of America, not its weapons, not its wealth, but that single, fragile principle. And history tells us this truth as well. Once that principle is lost, it is rarely recovered. I sincerely hope the American people can navigate this storm with wisdom and courage. May God bless America, and may God bless the world.